M18 bus arrived at the arena, and the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Dennis Rodman is out there with Wilkins. Then it's Tony Parker. Then it's Jones. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. And for the Clippers, they've got Yao. Bird is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's McGrady in at shooting guard. Steve, tonight we have a great matchup at the center spot. Talk about how that position has evolved over the last couple of years.
I think because of the rules, Kevin, there's not a lot of space when guys are posting up because of the defensive rules right now. You can sit in the post guys' lap. Especially if he's dominant. So I think guys, as a post player now, saying I got to go out to the three-point line, I got to go out to the free throw line to be able to have some spacing to make shots.
Now, here is McGrady. Bird with it. A 3 ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Parker against Kidd. And here is Parker. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Bird. Here's Kidd. Great play by Bird to set it up.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Wilkins. Outside, Jones. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Meade. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Parker. After the basket by Los Angeles. To the paint, Gasol. Parker finds Gasol. And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by Kidd.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
The Clippers last year, they scored well. Lacked a true superstar, but they were aggressive. Case in point, #1 in the league in free throw attempts.
Kidd against Parker. And that one is off as the Clippers taking it the other way. And Smitty getting to the line most often for the Clippers last season. Lou Williams and Gallinari.
That combination was fascinating to watch. When you have guys who can score on all 3 levels and know how to draw fouls, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense.
Now here's Yao following the miss by Tony Parker. And that one drops for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Heat trail by 13. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
One shot.
Throw good, Robinson.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Now here's Parker. Gasol on the high post, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Yao. Gasol with the defensive effort.
We like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Wilkins dishes to Parker. That's tipped. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. McGrady's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the Heat call time here. Many certain guys, due to their size or just playing style, are harder to officiate than others. I've always believed it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, back in my day, it was Shaq. How do you officiate him? Is he creating contact or he is absorbing contact? James Harden at a guard spot is one of those guys. Giannis, I also think, is one of those guys. And Russell Westbrook. Those are my guys I think that are playing right now.
They're just different players, aren't they? I mean, they're just very difficult to officiate.
And they play through contact well.
Yes, good point.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Petrovic with the pass to Sampson, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Rodman with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. Rodman trying to break free. And Wilkins gets it to go.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Petrovic. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Out left of the wing. Deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Heat. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down low, here's Smith. Good defense by Kidd.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Petrovic's shot is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Jackson, he's checked in for Wilkins. .29 seconds left in the first. Outside Kidd. Lets it fly from 18. And too long on the shot. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 16. Here's Levine. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The Heat trail by 16. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Levine is out there with Rodman. Then there's Noah. And it's Smith. And it's Jackson. And at the point, Levine, good.
Nice form, the elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic looking shot.
And Smitty, with all that he's been through, you can't question Zach LaVine's love of the game.
You're so right. It's crazy to think LaVine wasn't even a starter in college, but he's worked so hard to improve. The way he has fought back from injuries and continually dedicated himself to the game, something to admire.
Johnson pulls it in.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And that one drops.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Levine against Roy. Johnson over to help. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Kidd. He's got 6. Here's Petrovic. Rodman grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Jackson kicks to Levine. Shot from 12. He can't get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Petrovic. Outside Kidd. Here's Petrovic. Rodman covering. Petrovic's shot is off.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it's ready for teams that tend to go deep into the playoffs year after year, season after season. It takes, I'm assuming, a mental toll as well as a physical toll.
It does, and that mental toll is just as hard as that physical toll on your body and your mind. And I think for teams that have great leadership and development of those young guys that can play some of those minutes, they usually bode well.
That's good from Jackson. And some changes here for the Heat. Pau Gasol is checked in for Rodman. Jones comes in for Levine. And Parker subbed in for Smith. Hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
And for the Heat, the offensive production over the years just hasn't been there consistently.
Let's just look at last season, for instance. 26 in the league in points. They tried to make up for it with a great defense and rebounding. But if you're not explosive offensively these days, it just keeps your opponent in the game.
Now, here is Robinson. Now, here is McGrady.
The suffocating defense by Pau Gasol, using his length and agility to affect that shot.
Parker looking over the floor. Jackson with it. To the middle. And Gasol slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets. In Miami last year, they had a shooting problem. Bottom third in the league in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and free throw percentage. Hard to win that way in today's league.
And he knocks down the first one. Steve, when you look at the Heat's roster, what you really see is a lot of toughness, length, and athleticism.
Yes, all of that's great as long as you can also put the ball in the net. Now we know roster construction is a fluid thing. Miami has a talented front office. They leave no stone unturned in trying to build a championship contender.
And McGrady drops them both. And here is Parker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The feed down to Noah. Back to Parker. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Goes up on the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Heat trail by 14. Here's Wilkins. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bird dishes to Young. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 3 assists in the game.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make that effort.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Bird cover. Wilkins, no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Right side, Roy. Out to the right wing. McGrady against Parker. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. McGrady's got 10 points in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Oh, here's Parker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Gasol in the high post. Outside Wilkins. Here's Noah. Robinson with the block. Outside Roy. Releases. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Bird with the bucket.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Here's Parker. Following the basket by Larry Bird. And now in transition, it's Roy. Here we go. Finished off the break. Roy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Parker. Trying to end the drought. And he lays it up and in. Parker's got his first 2 points.
A masterful job of running the pick and roll. And of course, Parker makes the right decision.
From deep three-point range, he's good at the buzzer. Wow!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far from the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out strong, seemingly flawless as the game got underway. And that'll have...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Cal is out there with Robinson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Bird. And it's Kidd in at the one spot. And Miami shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Here's Parker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Gouge got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that one's good. Parker.
And along the way, Tony really worked on making this jumper consistent. Now it's one of his better weapons.
McGrady outside. Feeds it to Robinson. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Robinson's got 5 now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Parker against Kidd. Fires, high post, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And though Parker has stretched his game out to the three-point line, he remains at heart a mid-range shooter.
And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And Los Angeles with some changes. Sampson's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Robinson. And then for Miami, Smith checked in for Jones, and it's Jackson in for Parker. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Jackson against Kidd. Now here's Bird. Tight defense on him. The shot missing. Here's Jackson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Not just settling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. There was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Levine's checked in for Wilkins.
That's his second personal foul.
Offside Gasol.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Bird against Levine. Bird misses.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Here's Jackson. Bird pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to Kidd. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Sampson, the pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Now the dish to Sampson. Three-pointer, Kidd, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Heat have gone even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Now Smith He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Levine can't hit. 5 men against Kidd. Here's Sampson. Back to Kidd. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Kidd's got 8 points.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Smith outside. Passes it to Levine. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul. Brandon Roy. He's checked in for Petrovic.
Brandon Roy.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
The Clippers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
2 shots.
That one is off.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
And the second free throw, good. 1:35 left to play in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Levine, here we go. That one doesn't go. And the Clippers will come the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. A floater. Here's Gasol. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jackson kicks to Levine. To halt the run, he gets that one. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
The pass to Johnson. Here's Bird. Rebounded by Rodman.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
For Miami, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Zach LaVine has all the physical tools and a skill set with an incredible high ceiling.
Now, here is McGrady. And so, it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Lowry. Nene is out there at Noah. Then it's White, and it's Levine, and at the small forward. Pass to Robinson. Pocket 6. Great defense that time from Noah. The Heat shooting 33% for the night. That's a big throw in their side right now. Lowry. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lowry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. Clippers leading by 23. McGrady passes to Robinson. Inside, Van Exel kicks to McGrady. And stolen by White. And it's the Heat on the break. It's clocked. Nene outside. To the inside. Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Levine. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Van Exel. The teardrop falls in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Lowry against Van Exel. Lowry drives in. The shot from 20 feet away. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Noah.
Great focus by Noah. Also tracked that rebound down, caught it, and scored.
Clippers leading by 23. Van Exel passes to Stevenson. Knocks it loose. Now here is Robinson. Stevenson outside to the wing right side. Hayward can't hit.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Van Exel kicks to Hayward. It's good from long range.
Hey, numbers don't lie. Catch and shoot equals high percentage. Gordon Hayward with a great look.
And Levine, here we go. Noah dishes to Nene. Second chance shot. And it's Noah laying it in. Noah's got 4 points this quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Van Exel passes to Stevenson. Now Robinson. Sweet little forward.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lowry against Van Exel. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGrady with the ball. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Joakim Noah.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
They throw good. Robinson. Richardson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Miami with a change here, too. Longley's checked in. Robinson hits a both. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Levine kicks to Lowry. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Robinson against Longley. And oh boy, a lot of contact back there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And here's Lowry. 1:41 left in the fourth. Inside, Nene laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Hayward against Levine. Hayward with some nice D. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Lowry gets it to go.
Lowry, a guy who can do a little bit of everything for you, including stretching the floor.
Stevenson against Levine. On the wing. And that one's good by Stevenson.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And Levine, here we go. Hayward with some nice D.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lowry against Van Exel. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
When you look back at the draft reports on Hayward, many scouts felt like he would be a player, but never a star.
Here's Van Exel. Here's Sampson. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
Energy. I think we play with a lot of energy, passion, especially defensively. You know, when we're all doing our job and we're playing and we're focused and we're solid defensively, we're not really having lapses, we can be a pretty good team. You know, that we don't have to walk the ball up the court and it's not as difficult on our offense. So it all starts defensively, and I think it all starts with energy down there.
You've become one of the best young defensive teams in the league, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.